The northern coast of Catalonia, known as the Costa Brava, saw the Greek and Roman civilizations over 2,000 years ago. Ampurias was the main centre from where both cultures spread into new settlements, in search of good places on the coast, in bays and natural shelters. This is also how the Roman Tourista was born, leaving us obvious examples of its splendours. Tourista was already the summer residence of the well-to-do at that time, drawn to it by its strategic position and delightful climate. Today, Tossa offers itself to people from all parts of the world who wish to enjoy its unique and singular beauty, a beauty which enhances the Costa Brava. A whole touristic emporium amidst old stone and silent cannons of the past. Tossa, which was the summer resort of Roman proconsuls, today welcomes everyone. The towers and old walls are now peaceful walks with commanding views over beautiful surroundings. It has a wide range of select hotels, camping sites, apartments and restaurants. Tossa in itself is a very attractive village and lies on one of the most beautiful stretches of the Costa Brava and of the whole Spanish coastline. Clean, transparent waters in beautiful bays and coves, many of them isolated, waiting for the visitor to seek them out and explore them. The peace and calm of the solitary little beaches, encircled by high cliffs and chiseled out by nature, transport us to another world. Tossa offers many attractions to the holidaymaker, whatever his tastes, always with a captivating and serene landscape in the background. It's an eternal, yet always new landscape. It's the Costa Brava. To camp by the shore in one of the secluded bays or enjoy the comfort of luxurious accommodation are features of the whole coast of Tossa, every part of it framed by a marvelous landscape and golden sand under a clear blue sky, a peace that only nature can provide. Artists have always been captivated by Tossa de Mar. This has led to a number of artistic activities, such as the annual competition of rapid painting, the first ever to be held in Spain. This competition brings together well-known contemporary painters who have spread the fame of Tossa even further. Many painters spend long periods here. Everything in Tossa inspires artistic expression. The flowers contrast with the severity of the stone of the hills and are enhanced by the landscape, the sun and the sky. Beneath the old walls in the courtyard of the ancient fortress of Tossa, exhibitions of drawings are held, as a permanent testimony of the long list of artists who have sought inspiration and spiritual peace in Tossa and left their works to add new beauty to this unique place. Continuous activity in the field of the plastic arts bring renowned paintings to the picture galleries of Tossa. Local themes and landscapes are frequent sources of inspiration. In spite of tourism, Tossa has not renounced its traditions. The merry pilgrimage to the old hilltop chapel of St. Grau is an example of this reunion with a very profound faith and ancient customs, portraying the genuine people of Tossa. These scenes, recurring down through the ages and relived afresh, are another proof of Tossa's singularity, where the bustle of tourism harmonizes with the serene happiness of a life rooted in this land. To retain the essence of this folklore and these traditions is an endeavor made by all the people of Tossa. Young and old alike keep alive ancient dances which harmonize with the atmosphere of the old quarter, the Villa Vella. Perhaps the most profound example of this faith of the people of Tossa lies in the Pilgrim's Vow, an offering made on the occasion of a serious plague 500 years ago. This entailed someone from Tossa, chosen secretly, walking to the mountain chapel of San Sebastian, 40 kilometers inland. Since that time, all the villagers make the same walk every year. On the following day, back in Tossa, the villagers walk by night in a long procession through the streets, confirming the will of the people to carry out this sacred vow. If in other villages tourism has diminished or put an end to fishing, Tossa retains a nucleus of fishermen, and the finest fruits of the sea bring delight to the gourmets. The wealth of the fishing grounds enables sporting competitions to be held. Some of them are very famous, like the golden halibut, reserved for underwater fishermen. But where fishing comes into its own is at the table. The gastronomic tradition of Tossa is based on their fish dishes, prepared according to old and secret family recipes. The voices of the fishermen at night will recall the hazards of the seas, the love for a dream girl, the old voyage to the Antilles. These are the songs of the fishermen.
L'aigua tallant, més flotant. Nineta de ma vida, l'amor és un tresor, l'aina que jo t'estimo, regala'm una flor, la flor que vull donar-te, amor del meu amor, la flor que jo regalo, va en una del meu cor. Nineta de ma vida, l'amor és un tresor, l'aina que jo t'estimo, regala'm una flor, la flor que vull donar-te, amor del meu amor, la flor que jo regalo, va en una del meu cor, amb el meu cor, amb el meu cor, amb el meu cor.
But life goes on, and next to the indifferent rise and fall of the waves, music and youth impose new rhythms in the gay nights of Tossa. The wide range of enjoyment goes from classical pleasures, or the sea, sun and beach, to everything the Costa Brava has to offer. A walk over the golf course, an afternoon at the bullfight, excursions to the historic and prehistoric sites of the Girona coast. And inland, one must not forget that Girona is the province in Spain richest in Romanesque works. Tossa itself was at one time ruled by the abbots of the monastery of Ripoll, considered to be the oldest Romanesque monument in Catalonia. To explore the surroundings of Tossa is a constant surprise. By horse, it's delightful. The peace of the woods, the silence of the isolated farmhouses, where time seems to have stood still. All aspects of life in Tossa go along in perfect harmony. Culture and art play a predominant role. The only picture of Marc Chagall exhibited in any Spanish museum is in Tossa. Artists from all countries and all periods have chosen Tossa to find inspiration for their work. This museum was created some years ago by Dr. Ignacio Mele. All this and much more is perhaps in the main the secret of Tossa, this harmony between ancient and modern, between the classic and new horizon. As we said, Tossa is always a constant surprise, a new discovery, an inducement to walk around the hidden corners of its rugged coast, coves and points that jut out into the sea with evocative names. And the tangible mystery of so many grottos, impressive cliffs with concealed paths. A whole world, different, exciting. With a little imagination, we can transport ourselves back through time, in this tranquility which seems eternal, locked in the walls of the grottos. It's a unique landscape that the Costa Brava offers the adventurous. Few places on the Costa Brava hold such a variety of pleasures. Thus, Tossa is at the same time a children's paradise and a place of peace and quiet for the parents because of the shallow waters of the beach. One can enjoy the pleasures of sun and sand while the little ones discover the Mediterranean. The Costa Brava has another paradise in store for the visitor, the underwater world, an ever-changing, marvelous scene lying under the waves. We've strolled through the Tossa of today and the scenes of the past. The old ennobled stones are now lively international promenades, an internationalism which had its roots in Grecian times over 2,000 years ago. It was the same Mare Nostrum, and in it the Costa Brava, and in it Tossa de Mar. Like the poet, we would like to carry it off in our heart and mind, in the knowledge that this is Tossa eternal.